Hello everyone, how are you all doing? In this video, we are going to talk about the battery life of iPhones on the iOS 16 version. So believe it or not, but iOS 16 has hit and major hit on everyone. Pretty much everyone, literally. It does not depend on which device you are using. It can be a pro device, pro max device, a standard device, any device what you are using. Everyone got a major hit in their battery life on the iOS 16 version. Regardless of which version you are on, iOS 16.1 is out now, and iOS 16.1 is noticeably good in terms of battery life compared to previous versions. Yes, it is very good. I have noticed a really great change in battery life, and it is gonna get better from here. But still, it is not to a point of iOS 15 and 14 back in the day when we used to have so good battery life. In this video, I'm going to talk about some tips and tricks that you can use on your device to get the maximum output on your battery. These are the tips which I have tested, and I have noticed a big change in my battery screen on time. This is an iPhone 12. This is my daily driver, and I really love my iPhone. The only thing over the years, my iPhone 12, for all those people who are still asking me out that do you still love your iPhone 12, and what all problems do you face daily? The only thing is the battery life on this device was never good, and iOS 16 made it just whole lot worse. iOS 16 is not a perfect update to be on in terms if you want a really great battery life. Now let's get into this video and talk about what are the tips and tricks that you can use on your device in order to get the best battery backup on your device. First of all, turn off auto brightness on your device. This may sound a bit weird. As you can see here, it even asked me to turn on the auto brightness, but it just keeps on changing the brightness of your device again and again and again. And trust me, going from down to up and down to up, that makes a big difference on your device. So the number one thing I would recommend you guys to turn off the auto brightness here. And auto brightness is good and all, but still I would recommend you guys to turn it off, because most of the time auto brightness just does not work as we want, and it's better you can adjust your brightness manually and keep it at as low as possible. I keep it between 30% to like 60%. I never go out and do it to max, because it is just never, I just never use my phone on max brightness. You have probably seen your mom and your dad using your devices and their devices at maximum brightness. I have no clue why they do it, but yes, just don't be like them. All right, so the next thing is updating your apps. This may sound weird, but updating your apps does help a lot. So the thing is that a lot of these apps right now out here are not actually optimized for your device, and developers are just keep on working and pushing out updates to give you the best and optimized version of iOS 16. And I would recommend you guys, as you can see, app to support iOS 16. As you can see here, the Facebook app I haven't updated yet, and it is optimized for iOS 16. So you have to update all of your apps, and this is what you have to do. This makes a big difference, believe it or not, but it does make a really big difference, and you should do it right now in order to save some juice on your device. Then the next thing, which may surprise a lot of you guys, but I have noticed a change after doing it, is turning off Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. And I don't mean like just clicking here and here. I don't mean that. And also, the next thing we are going to talk about is also in the control center. So just be right here. The thing what I mean is, when you turn this off, this is not completely off. What you have to do, in my case, I have this my shortcuts. So here on my shortcut, just don't judge the names, right? So the shortcuts is here, Bluetooth off. It will turn off the Bluetooth completely. Then the next is Wi-Fi off. It will turn off the Wi-Fi completely. I will link my shortcuts down in description. These shortcuts down in description if you want. Nice. I will link it down in the description. You can just download these shortcuts on your device and just add them in the widget section. It is really neat shortcuts and really small shortcut. It does not require anything. You can just go ahead in Shortcuts app and create it yourself, but still I will add them in my description. Doing this actually makes a big hit on the battery life. Then the next thing is using your phone less on cellular. This is a big thing. Now come on, cellular has a really, when I say really, I mean it, really big impact on your battery life. Doesn't matter you are on 5G or 4G, it just have a really big impact on your battery life. I have noticed that I was ending my day at 20% to 10%, and when I was when I was not on cellular, I was ending my day at a roughly around 35 to 40%. You see how much big difference it makes, you being not on cellular and then being on Wi-Fi. And there is right, all right. Now most of you guys would say, but tech hype, I just go out and I just don't have Wi-Fi connection on my device. I just have another thing for you, what you can do. I have of course not everyone have access to a lot of devices, but I do. In case if you do have your secondary device, just put your sim in your secondary device. I have two sims. My primary sim is this, and then there is my secondary device, and I have secondary sim on this. I have secondary sim on that device, so I have the data plan on that sim. So I will use my iPhone 10R completely to power my iPhone 12 to use the Wi-Fi, and that makes a really big thing. Like, it is just makes my whole life so much easier, ending my day from 10% to 35%. And that too, there are some days when I have to look at the Google Maps, which requires GPS, which just sucks more juice from your phone. That days it just gets used to so much that, oh my god, I saved so much juice, and by now my phone would have been dead and I was looking for directions. And look, I just have so much more juice left on my device at the end of the day. If you ended up liking this video and watched till the end, consider hitting that subscribe button. This is me, Jay, aka Tech Hype, signing off. I will catch you guys in the very next episode. Peace out, and be sure to subscribe to our channel. We are so close to 10k and I want to get to 10k as soon as we can. Peace.